Hello. We're playing Mel Garden today. A game that the premise is extremely rad to me. Specifically, travel through an overgrown megastructure and discover what lies beyond it. Mel Garden is a short, atmospheric, single-player FPS game. I'm not a big FPS guy. Anyone will tell you that. I'm generally bad at them. Um, I love this menu. This menu is very cool. But atmospheric, big word for me in games. Slow paced, also big word. But the biggest word of all is megastructure. Anyone who knows me can tell you I'm a bloody I'm a big fan of megastructures. Like Blam, spelled blame, the manga, or anything by Nihi, love them all. Everything is fantastic. I love that stuff. I just love. I just love megastructures as a concept. I don't know what it is. I just find them so cool and appealing. Yeah, the menu is very source, which I think is fantastic. Frame limit. I guess that set my VSync limit, because I don't see VSync as an option. Tutorial tips, sure. Aim assist, no. I'll change this to Xbox even though I'm not using the controller. Everything be on very high. I'm gonna try Ultra. We'll see if it does. Oh, it is VSync. So, question for I guess Al here in chat. Unlimited frame rate with VSync, is that better than like a frame limit lock? Or like 6 of one half dozen the other sort of thing? Yeah, okay. So unlimited frames with VSync. Cool. It runs higher. If it runs higher, it means higher response. I see. Sure. Okay. New game. Oh, I love this. Yeah, like coming with modifiers. Infinite health, fragile body, anything coming down immediately reduces your health down to 0. Infinite ammo, item randomizer. Resource scarcity, there are no health pickups. Built-in randomizers is super cool. And no minus saves, only auto saves. I'm just doing regular difficulty. If I need to, I can always like drop it. Entombed in a vast megastructure, countless civilizations lived through their long ages. Even though they have attempted every method, the walls and ceiling of the structure remain unbreached. The path outside has never been found. And the structure's overgrown far reaches, many nomads wander, living off the remnants of battles fought among the many warring states and corporations. Metal Garden. Fun fact, accident hit F11 puts the game into windowed mode. Did not mean to do that. King of nothing. I wonder what the light source is in this. Because, like, obviously there's a big ceiling. But, like, it is... I like how you lean forward. Like a little peek. It's obviously big enough that there are clouds there and weather. Is that a city? There is a jump. Oh, very floaty jump. Nice. Smoking engine of your old mech, MC076, aftermarket Canon. It's beyond repair, no tools you possess to make it run again. RIP, my mech. Oh, there's like a bit of propellant, that's what we're looking for. Pistol ammo. Like you kind of climb up. Is there fall damage? That's a good question. Not this limit anyway. A beacon to other nomads know there's a mech to run for scrap here. One's trash nor gold after all. But yeah. They even running the water. But is that coming from the outside world? Where is that coming from? Another knife! Would you risk drinking that and I mean, I guess if I didn't know another life, probably in real world scenarios, it's generally considered that like running water is safer, right? Like a flowing stream tends to be a bit safer. Look at those giant fucking artillery cannons. Well, I mean, you could just like you could like pick some up from the waterfall part and then just boil it to try and like make it potable. I'm sure it's potable. Am I going up here? I don't know where else I could go. Over here? Sorry, I know I'm like I look a bit lost, and that's potentially because I am. That is exactly how they look now. Was I meant to like jump on the knife? I don't think it's good that I'm already like, where do I go? Am I that dumb? Was I meant to jump on the knife instead of taking it out the wall? Maybe I'm crazy, but like this looks like the only place I could go. But this is embarrassing. I'll be real with you. Oh! Oops. I was meant to get my Trust boots, my pistol ammo, and my pistol. And now I can double jump. Silly guy. I also appreciate having the ability to holster your gun. Are you friendly? Nope. I also appreciate how green it is. Weird looking dude. But yeah, boy howdy. Am I bad at shooting? Even when everything like moves that slowly. Hello, Yenny. Welcome to the Metal Garden. Medpack. F to heal. How art thou? Nice. It seems like it. Yeah, I know that feeling. You never know sometimes, right? Like, you think work will be chill, and boom! Like, 17 emails all at once, and you need to respond to all of them yesterday. Stop it, I'm bad at aiming. Where are they gone? I don't even see them anymore. Are they hiding from me? Did they kill each other? Did they have a little murder-suicide go on? Oh no, he's over there. I'm very low on HP, I've noticed. I need health packs. Maybe I should have played it easy. I wonder, can you... Doesn't look like you can drop it mid-run, which is fine. I'll deal with it. Man, what a cool environment. Health back. How do I heal again? Look at this! Blade! Is that like a animal person, huh? Like a bear head or like a dog? Or that just maybe, or is it a helmet? No, they're like capybaras. Or dogs or lions or some kind of animal. Beneath Soldier, you find a military operations journal. It spans numerous entries going back many cycles. It begins listing provisions for several hundred soldiers in marching order for a tremendously long distance mission, and continues by exhaustively describing travel up through 2 separate megastructure stratas. It often remarks on the struggle soldiers are having with controlling their movement as a result of lower gravity up stratas. Their body is unused to the lack of gravitational friction, but also makes note of increased effectiveness of hitherto less used tactics, such as unexpected advantage their large bodies gained in melee combat. Unfortunately, the journal cuts off abruptly right in the middle of a supply inventory count before it can imply anything for soldier's mission. Yeah, kind of cheaty looking. They're cool, but that's a cool bit of world building. Like, it's a strata megastructure, which again, you know, similar to Blame, or Blam, whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna continue making comparisons because, like, that is, you know, granddaddy of a lot of megastructure sort of things. But like, it never really talks about it, but it is, you know, correct. It is true. Like in a megastructure that's stratified, you are going to find that gravity will change, because obviously, like, that's just natural. Use auto surgery unit. Oh, we got a cool little cap. Everything is okay apart from my total health. Okay. There's 3 charges left, so I can come back and use it. Shotgun. I love how blocky the guns are. Oh, there's one to get a better look at. Yeah, that's like a cheetah or like a leopard or something. Oh, he's alive, I think. Regal man. The royally dressed man before you, bleeding out. Even at a cursory glance, you can tell that you can tell that if his wounds are not treated soon, he will die. The injury in his wounds. What humiliation. Defeated, but a step from our goal. You probably shouldn't talk right now. What happened here? A betrayal and a bloody tragedy. And with what noble intentions we came. Oh, cool. He's now wearing like little bandages. Can you imagine it? We finally found it. An exit from this megastructure. The culmination of millennia of searching. A dream of so many civilizations born inside this prison world. Oh, we assembled with all haste. I stood at the helm of the great army of my kingdom, my beloved Rea Sectorum, and knew the glory was ours. We'd find those heavenly fields beyond. An army that's now been collapsed like so many packs of cards, and its great leader receiving administrations from a wandering mongrel. Right, maybe that's right. pays you no heed, becomes engulfed in memory. It's all the fault of these damned cell swords. Mods. Damn, that was fast. Well done. See, we had spies inside the central Serenian mining group, the local industrialists. That's how we knew that when one of their great dam projects hit a hole in the world, it was our time to mobilize. But foolishly did I march. The mercenaries they hired broke our lines. And my own men who were taken prisoner, they turned their swords on me, screaming of my own treachery. The impudent. The gall! The fallen king continues to lose himself in his laments, his words fast becoming less and less comprehensible. It is then that you notice a key by his body, as design, plain component to proud royal. Plain compared, sealed key. You acquired market key. Fucking, you just chill there if you want, I guess. Hello, having boost shoes. Checkpoint reached. The neighborhood just got more interesting. Sorry, you know me and my phone. If it buzzes, I have a look at it. I just wish headshots were like one shot, one kill. The shotgun wasn't one shot, one kill? That's crazy. Ah! The shotgun has a surprisingly, like, small spread. I'm probably gonna die. Whoa! How'd you get up there? I also like their board hats. I guess are they just dudes? Like, oh, they're like smooching. Did any of you die in your front? These ones look more just like dudes, I suppose. This was some interesting fashion. Do I go back to the med station? Oy. They do look like Cyberpunk Highwayman. That's a great way of putting it. Have to use. I keep hitting H to heal. I could have went back to the med station, but oh well. Oh, yo. cool bridge being out. It's so cool to think that this is all inside of a place. What? Ah! Bruh. Oh, I got him. Oh shit. I thought I was gonna die there, so I was being silly. About them? Okay, cool. Probably shouldn't be sniping with a pistol, but like, it works. What? Whoa. You guys got an HP on you? The health packs going? Can I get up here? Yes. There's nothing up here. We love having a trust pack because it means that we can just jump, like, down. Ooh! Oh, it's not a shotgun. It's shotgun ammo. And, you know, not get super hurt. There's a guy down there, I can see. I presume that I'm going to go on these rifles too that they were using. It doesn't seem to just let me take dares, which, you know, is fine. It's fine. No offend or anything. I want to know what's down there. Probably nothing, but like that's good. It always pays to have a look around. I count one guy. If there's a guy in there. They're not super observant if they can't see like a guy jumping around like a madman. Oh. Have you finished? Yes, sir. The whole section's ready to blow. Good. Start packing up. I'll be as far away as possible when the sun goes up. Interesting. Oh damn, this bridge goes all the way. Does it let me follow the bridge the entire way? Because it probably wants me to go down. It's very possible that they'll do an invisible wall on me, but like, gotta find out, right? Get your motor running, right up on the highway, looking for adventure. Whenever going my way. Born to be wild. Who sings that? I have no idea. Steppenwolf? I don't think I ever would have got that if you had asked me. There's gotta be an invisible wall here, right? Whoa! Oh! Look at that. I don't know why I put a bridge behind from here on map. Yeah, I can get that. I can get down with that. I'll be real, I am surprised that I am still walking on it. Maybe this is the critical path. And my natural sense of wanderlust, you know, brought me the right way. Or maybe it's a dead end. This Megastructure is big, right? That's just me. That's when you do a VFODY Wooga. It's a dead end. Nice. All right, time to make the way back. Maybe the enemies will have gone bored and just left. I wonder what kind of megastructure it is. Like, was there a planet at the core? Is it like Blam, where like it completely encircles a planet and multiple other planets at this point? Or is it more like, you know, say Macedonia, where it's like, again, you know, key projects, where it's like a big ship, it's a big spaceship. Or something else entirely. It's probably the former. But yeah, there's only really two things you can do with like Megastructure. It's either you want to get to the very core of it, or you want to get to the very outside of it, right? Though I am like, what's the end goal of getting to the outside of this? Surely you just will die, because it's probably like, it's either in the void of space, or like, there's nothing outside of it where, you know, anything. the sense of adventure, I suppose. But you know what I mean? Because like, if you live and grow up in a megastructure like this, you wouldn't really know better. You wouldn't know that like there's nothing of note outside of it, I suppose. But the fact that it has like natural looking stuff, like it has natural looking cliff sides and land and oceans and stuff. Oh, it's quite different. Who's shooting at me? Shots fired. I love how I did an entire bridge unrestricted, unimpeded. This is where you put an invisible wall? That's so funny. How do you grenade? I didn't see the button how to throw a grenade. Q. Ah. Damn, I have me like right in the head. He's dead. So I could have continued being sneaky. Whoa! Having sustained injury to your head, you can no longer visualize weapon crosshairs when firing from the hip. Ha! Opens from the other side. So he went in there and closed it behind him. I am close to being dead. Or, no, hang on. So I think what happened is my HP bar went to 0 and that gave me an injury. And then my HP bar reset. That's interesting. Collection of old magazines and newspapers, likely used to pass time by the mercenaries and stashed away here to hide them from their superiors. Old papers are many cycles old. The newest issue you can find frontlines retrospective on the anniversary of CSMG gaining majority control in the running of this strata. The article tells how many people of the strata, as well as most of CSMG's workforce and leadership, suffer from extremely high UV light sensitive bodies. The same ceiling lights that warm the flesh of other species torch the bodies of those born here. CSMG gained control of the strata on popular sport after they promised to dim strata's ceiling lights as their most important policy. As a result, this layer is unique in that it holds permanent mid-tone conditions. That's such cool lore. So how do I get in? weapons elsewhere. Opens from the other side. Is there a way in here? Or did I have? Do I have to? Like, was I meant to like? You know, make them open it for me. Oh, are you chill? What? No, you're not chill. You're not chill at all. At least you were melee only, I guess. I reacted to that one a bit too slowly, I think. Whoa! Ah! Was not expecting that. Hey, Dylan. That was very funny. I also keep forgetting that the enemies can jump too. Over the other side. Why did they both only open for the other side? What the hell? How do I get in there? Am I just locked out of it? Like, did I do it wrong? I'm just having a quick look outside again to see if there's any... Aha! 4 charges left. So I can heal the head, heal the body, and then heal me. I have 1 charge left in it. There's a med kit, but now I'm up 1. For the first time. A little beach fortification here. Go back in here. I'm not sure if this is critical path or if the outside part is. So I'm gonna go through here anyway. I can't like shoot the door open, can I? It's not like. No, doesn't like it. I'm thankful that the ammo is the kind where like reloading doesn't like waste some ammo. Huh? Ooh, more shotgun. There's nothing in there. So what is this? What are we doing here? I guess this was the critical path. Might have to go back out. Whoa! Not again. Why is this here? What is that? Because I'm me, I have to go back outside and see what's on the upper path. In case there's something interesting I might have missed. I'm still curious, what did I just do something wrong here? Did I need to somehow bait them and open the door for me? Because like, this looks so critical path with the whole arch thing going on. What are you? Hello? Huh? You still alive? Okay, you're okay. Thought I heard him get killed. Then again, if they're showing me down here, maybe this is correct. Oh. Wah! I am shooting this guy in the dink until he perishes. That was very entertaining. And that guy was mostly shot in his ankles until he also expired. What are you, jackals from Halo? I didn't even see that guy. I'm pretty certain he's shooting me through something there. You are gonna have to turn around at some point. I think. Oh. Where's this guy? see it. Is that you? You know what? If I can't go up there, then sniper rifle ammo. What the fuck? I think at this point I need to turn around. Yeah, tell the guy waited for me. And see what's down that pit, because I feel like I'm very much off the path I was on. Oh, probably you. Oh, interesting. It's intentional. Who is shooting me now? Guy. Grenades. Is this guy chill, do you think? Oh no! I'm gonna pet him. So there's like a jump puzzle. Oh, sure. Can you swim? No. Okay. Two things I'm gonna do. One, I'm gonna go back and use last charge in that health station to like fix a shoulder injury I think that I have. Yes. And then we're gonna go through a sound pit. It's calling to me. Also Mr. Grenade apparently. We also got 3 med kits, which is pretty sick. I enjoy getting sniper rifle ammo, even though I still don't have the gun. Oh, there's sliding! Like, come on, how can you not see like a giant pit and be like, well, I gotta see what's down there. See, we got stuff. Immediately rewarded. Oh shit. There's no way of going further down that way. Did my model go flying off into the distance again just there? I saw a flash on my OBS. Ah, sure. Alright, what are you? Are you a lion man? Are you a cheetah man or are you a grasshopper man? Like, I could be right. Wah! That's what I get for talking smack. Okay. Pistol ammo. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a few eye vibes from this in a very, very complimentary way. What's this? Right, my sprint is reduced. If I use a health pack, does that fix that as well? No, just heals. So because I can't sprint, I don't think I can make the jump to over there, which is unfortunate. But at least that's my understanding. I might be mistaken. Definitely feels like I could have gone a different way. I'm just... It does feel like so far there's a lot of options. Not a lot of options. Like there was options for like the paths to take. And now I'm gonna be like sitting here like, oh, should have I gone the other way? Did I go the wrong way? How does this move? Like it looks like this moves. Excuse me. I can envision a world where I play this again with like the modifiers on, just to like explore it again and take some computer paths. And I need to kind of remember that so that I don't get too bogged down in, oh, I should go this way. Oh, what path should I be taking? I should just really follow my heart. Oh, I see. It's silly. And I can heal my sprint. We've now injured at least every body part once. Text my dad in a sec. Alrighty. The noise that the jump back makes is very satisfying. Like, a tree. Shotgun. Cool tree. I mean, it's pipes, but still. Looks like it. Whoa! Didn't hurt me as much as I thought it was going to. Maybe this will all lead back to that little bunker. Oh. Hiss. Okay, let's not be silly. Let's go and heal with the free heal. Now that I have my sprint back, can I make this jump? No, I can't. Well, maybe I can. Like, why waste the health back if, you know, this is right here, you know? Realistically, I could just, like, have jumped on it when it was passing me there. I got carried over instead of timing it. Timing it poorly, I might add, but I'm still goated with the sauce, so I made it over. Oh, you're still alive? Who? Oh, you're... I thought that they would both jump down to fight me. I need to figure out what Bossa Nova song it is that I'm singing every time I do an elevator bit. Because I always sing the same thing. And I don't really know what it is. Probably take the big old gash in the wall here. Ooh. Ruins. Cool ass ancient ruins. Ooh, a secret behind here. Some ammo and another health kit. Well, if you insist. On top of this. There's no reason to do that, it's just satisfaction. Snake eater. I was like, I wonder does this all loop back to, because I saw this, I was like, there must be a way from underneath to get up. So it all led back to here. And that lets me get to the weapon cache. And the weapon cache is the sniper rifle. Pew! Pew! I don't know what noise sniper rifle makes in this game. I presume it's a pew. It pays to follow your instincts, even if you start doubting them at multiple points. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Okay, we're at chapter 3, terminology of scale. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Sorry, I got sticky. You're stuck on my own head again. Oh damn, look at this. It's cool as an FPS. This, if they did made it just as like a walk and explore simulator, you know, without enemy encounters, I would still enjoy it. This has been a fun environment to explore. There is an enemy up there. Don't really know if I want to engage. So I can avoid it. But I'm also not going to try very hard to avoid it. So, you know. Portable device. Diary of Aretha Reed, Junior CSMG Drill Specialist. Did I hear gunshots? Entry 12 of Treast. Sure. 713. It's common knowledge in the field that CSMG builds their vast architectural projects over the stratiform ruins of old stratas and kingdoms. This isn't the first drill site like this I've been to. And yet, I'm still unprepared for the real thing. Me and the other crew keep discovering plates and markings, mentions of cities and countries we no longer have records of. And I have to wonder, deeper down below, who knows what else they found. That's always a curious thing, right? Like, megastructure shit is just always implicitly interesting. Because there's so much potential. So many just implications of a world and worlds. Okay, Alsatian, sniper ammo. And here are trunks I can open. Oh, secret. We'll do that in a sec. I was explaining to like a non-Irish friend of mine recently how like if I'm ever, you know, when I'm streaming or in voice call or something, I do not like it, not by a lot. I do a little bit like use less Irish slang or Irish, you know, words than I might otherwise, just to make life a little bit easier. I don't do as much on stream because, generally speaking, I am just being casual, but like saying something like trunk instead of boot for a car. Oh, science. Tabor 2, which is 21 liters away, I guess. Snake in my trunk. Serenia AT, 40 liters away. Casca. There's a snake in your trunk. Lady, I don't even know about your personal life. Hey, sorry, I'm so sorry. Was that inappropriate? Nice. Whoa! Bro, if you're gonna get that close to me, I'm just gonna, like... Thumbs up for that. A little bit. I mean, I didn't have to make a comment. I could have just been normal. This is how I get cancelled. Am I blind? Where's the other enemy? Adam Sandler in... What the fuck is the movie called? What's the movie where Adam Sandler has a gambling addiction? Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems voice. This is how I get cancelled. Is there anything here? Is that anything? Be a normal almost for squares. I'm just now thinking of like cringy, like Tink Geek type t-shirts, like. I won't dwell. Sorry, I was trying to make that jump, and my brain just collapsed in on itself. Again, I'm assuming that the upper path is the critical path, so I'm probably gonna go back down to that hole. Yeah, because it probably wants me to go out there. So we'll come back to this in a minute. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun to think of words. It's fun to think of words. Genius of a commentary here. That's what you'll come here for. Like, I know we talk about it often, but like, it's just there's certain expressions that are just like too much pain to us. But I also am like, as a sap, I eat up the shit of like, you know, when non-Irish people, excluding English, make videos like, my favorite Irish expression, like, I'm an American, I'm a Canadian, I'm Australian, I moved to Ireland, or I have an Irish boyfriend, and here are some of my favorite things that they say. Oh. Well, it's gonna be hard to get out of this one. Oh, damn. But I do truly eat that crap up. Can they get up here? I'm about to find out. Okay. What the fuck? You can't get up here. Ah! Whoops. It's kind of hard to see through the scope, I won't lie. Alright, well, this is not going great. Let's just bring it close the distance a little bit, I suppose. It's the dang old Coliseum. I don't know if this is a good strategy or not, but it's the one I'm doing. Why did I hit the... I hit the wrong one. I meant to hit the heal button instead I hit the throw grenade button. Man, y'all remember... Now I'm just thinking about it. Is Tink Geek still a thing? I'm not gonna look it up right now because I'm, you know, busy. Like, are there still people out there buying, like, you know, bacon flavored fucking whatever they had? Bacon soap, bacon toothpaste, so like malarkey. Then it closed down a few years ago. I have no idea, that's what I'm asking, I have no idea. Okay, so that probably takes me back to where I just was, so we'll do that in a second. It did. I mean, I'm not surprised. 2021. I'm surprised it lasted that long, I will say. Bro got meleeed so hard, I put his head into a wall. There's an enemy down here somewhere. There is. Right, I got shaky hands. We can heal our injuries when we get back topside, I suppose. Unless this is a heal station. Nope. It's a bore station. Unmistakably marked by their distinctive graphic script, these runes must belong to the Velomir people. The most famous story we know of them says that long ago they tried to build a tower to reach the very ceiling of the world. They failed, of course, and now their greatest relic lies buried underground, as deep beneath the layer of sediment as one can reach. Poor guys. Like, I won't pretend that when I was, like, you know, in college or 16, that I didn't look at Tinky and go like, oh my god, this stuff is so funny and cool. Don't know why I'm bothering the voice, I sound like that anyway. But, like... let's just say, if it still existed now, as Zoomers would be like raking millennials over the goals for it. I thought this would happen. Whee! That was fun. I definitely at one point was like, oh man, caffeine shampoo, that sounds great. Glad I never bought it. I highly doubt it actually ever worked, but like, definitely had a moment of like, oh, I'll get that and then I'll be so awake in the morning. Silly. But also like and again, it just goes back to like the old, like people's old obsession with bacon. The bacon toothpastes and bacon soaps and stuff, those are just bad ideas, right? Like, listen, I like bacon, the normal amount. I don't want to smell like it. I think that would smell kind of bad. You know, I can't imagine, like, going to work stinking of bacon and people going like, damn, you smell good. You know, they'll probably have to go like, alright, fatty, how much bacon did you eat? I'm fat, I'm allowed to say that. I think that's how that works. Like, you know what I mean? Like, great, it's just, it was a wild thing to me. Sorry, let's finish my drink. There's gotta be like videos or lists or something of like the worst products from ThinkGeek. And similar size. Ooh, Normandy. Okay, there's no linos this time. Okay, I'm open a search on YouTube algorithms are so cheap. Yeah. Maybe I need to like go on web archive. The giant gummy worm at 19 was important. What's messed up is this. I forgot about VAT 19 completely. The second you said VAT 19, I could hear their jingle in my head. Like it auto played. That's crazy. The brain is a funky little device, isn't it? I am able to do it then. Why am I even fighting all these dudes? Was I part of the King's army? I don't remember much about VAT 19. I do remember the gummy worm, though. Sorry, I need to Google it. Why do we fight? My dad question, brother. VAT 19 still exists. And the giant 3-pound gummy worm is still their hot seller. Like literally it is on their front page. One of the first things that you see is giant gummy worm. That is very funny. Yeah, I had to Google, you know, gummy worm. Yeah, but do you want like a 3-foot one? I just Googled VAT 19 jingle, and it is the exact thing that was in my head. VAT19.com. Would you still love me if I was a giant gummy worm? Probably. Like, are you sentient or are you just gummy? Old internet is fun. So that was do you remember like Dust Beer Boot? That was fun. That was one of those like classic things that I think the ad for the product was more popular than the product itself. What the heck are those? There's like robot cows? Oh, yeah, was he said 100%. Who said the giant Gilmore can't have a soul? So true. You're like a robot sheep. I've heard of robot chickens, but this is ridiculous. Or something. Was that Beer Boot? No, I think the Beer Boot existed before the movie. Beer Quest? From Super Troopers. Oh, no, I was thinking of, no, Beer Fest? Is that the one? I've never seen Super Troopers, so I couldn't comment on that. Key. Elevator room key. I don't think I've ever seen. There's 2 separate farms in nearby towns that have llamas. Nice. Or the guy you missed. I missed. Damn, you fall for a while, huh? Don't have a lot of health for it, though. Yeah, Beer Fest is what I was thinking of. But no, I think the Beer Boot existed prior to that. That's just rude. I didn't even... Where was that? Oh. Well, at least I know it's a turtle. Could have got there from either side, anyway. I saw a guy on TikTok who, like, I think his whole shtick is just chugging things, like, out of a beer boot. I think they are like 4 liters. Yeah, 4. Or, sorry, 2 liters, not 4. Ah, piss. Can I recover from this? I think so. Nope. Where did it put me? Surely they're not robots, then they wouldn't need to graze. Right? But yeah, like the video I saw the other day was the guy chugging 2 liters of iron brew from a beer boot. I'm just like, that doesn't seem pleasant. Right, that's true actually. What's going on? I can't make contact with the advanced team. You need something happened to them. Ha! As if anything could happen to those tough bastards. Nah, what's the electrical storm overhead? Keep trying. Hate to be the bearer of bad news here, broski. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to fall down here, guys. Can we be chill? Can we be friends? my wee friends, he says, as he bullets them. Bullets that shoots them. I was trying to say puts bullets in them. I forgot a few words. I made them very familiar with how bullets feels. I can't talk. We're at another point of, there's a lot of paths I could go down. Notes from management. As part of our ongoing initiative to improve employee health, we decided to limit the amount of smoke breaks available per worker. When you'd like to access the smoking area, you can now apply for a key in your shift manager's office, just up through the elevator. Nice. Okay, so this way is probably where I need to go. I don't know if there's a reason to go out here, but maybe there's items. Bro, what the... Why are there so many of you? What? I just want to get to more solid ground to fight you. That was very rude of them. What did I ever do to them, huh? I just killed all their allies. That's no reason to fight me. I think I lost. I think that was a net negative for me. I think I spent more ammo than I gained. Oh well. I feel like I'm playing this game, like, super slowly. Again, maybe because I'm not amazing. Don't know if I like that at the old shooters, but like I've seen people say, that's like around 100 minutes long and stuff like that. Well, I've definitely exceeded that a little bit. Oh, no. Well. There goes that dream then. There's a door down there. Probably the one I need to take. Is there a door behind us? Yeah, look at those 3 videos, full playthrough, 2 or an hour. 3 hours. Oh, okay. So like a decent mix. I'll be interested to see what I end up as. But I'm also like, listen, I'm not rushing. I'm enjoying what I'm playing. I don't want, I'm not gonna like... Squatter is probably not the right word, but like, I'm not gonna, play faster just because I think I need to beat it by a certain time. As long as I'm done, yeah, by the end of my stream or whatever, I'm happy. This is probably not how I meant to get up here, but it's fun. Yeah, I guess probably meant to jump off with Dad or something like that. It's not how to even get up there, actually. I don't know. But it does let me do this. Oh, I see. Now I can raise that to... Okay. Well, I believe there was a... Is that a door? That looks like a door to me. Oh, just like these. Okay. And I presume it's the same for the other one then. May as well do the same over here. There's loot here. That was a good choice. Snake eater. I give my life. Sorry. I can't help it. I'm gonna put it there. I actually want the other side to go up. But this gives me more time to get there. I probably had enough time, but if I was not from the center, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wanted to be under a side, I think, because that's where the pipe is. Oh, well. I can hear something. There's no way to get there, is there? I think I need to be up on that. Okay. So. Whoop. Just saw Iron Warframe and told them thank you and have a great rest of your day. And responded with, and to you as well, dear. So that is not well. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not super common, but like, it depends kind of where they're from as well. I know some places use deer a lot more than like I might. Like there are people I work with, like customers and stuff, that they use deer quite a bit. I still wouldn't expect it from a Warframe gamer, mind you. I know the Warframe community is chill, but like, even still, I would not expect it. Yeah, you found a Warframe grandma. Oh, that's nice, sweetie. Thank you for the plasma rifle. Or whatever. Whoa. Enemies around here? I feel like I hear something. Oh, this is mildly terrifying. Tomorrow I am in hospital in the morning, which is always fun. Again, more lasers put in my eyes. My left eye this time. Fucking hate getting it done so much. It's so uncomfortable. Are you still on your way here? What's blocking you? There's no one blocking you. Why are you stalled? Yeah, no, I think I said a while ago, like last time I had the dye test. The other day, old lasers wasn't right. Doctor just said he saw something in my left eye he wasn't too fond of, so just some laser surgery to kind of burn the back of the eye and clean that up, ideally. We'll see how it goes. Can I make this jump? Sure hope so. It'll go fine, it's just really unpleasant. The real hope is that when I have it done, that like my left eye will focus properly. That's the that's what I was kind of telling him my problem was. After everything's done with my right eye, I was like, my left eye doesn't really focus properly and looks weird. Like I feel like I'm looking weird out of it. Anyway, what's up with that? And that's what led to this. So I'm hoping that whatever he does... I still have any to the elevator key. A wasteland hike. Hang on. I'm just gonna way back out? Did I miss using the elevator key somewhere? I feel like I must have. And like I've had this type of surgery done a few times now. That's why like I know what it's like. I know what to expect. Like I say, it's just unpleasant. Like it hurts like a son of a gun. But like, you know, it's only pain. The main thing about like eye surgeries, I find, because I've had enough of them now to actually have like opinions. You're not really used to feeling the inside of your eyes. Like it's not a place you normally experience big pain. So it's very hard to kind of get used to what's happening. I'm so dumb. On his fallen mercenary's neck, you find a curious cranial incision. External brain. You've seen spies use to store valuable memories. It might be possible to use a neural interface to connect and briefly browse what this one thought important enough to hide. Connect. Operating system processing. After a short query, you find most of the external brain scrambled, following fast after mercenaries on decaying neurons. But at least a few of the memories seem, as of yet, unaffected. Of course, connecting to unknown implant is not without danger, even more so when the owner no longer breathes. But the memories contained on the external brain could have some important information. Doing one of the less effective ways. There's a tug, and your mind falls like a device whose cord has been forcibly pulled. Your sense of self disappears, and your own memories go hollow. Briefly, there is nothing. You're a guardsman, one of many, standing poised in a dark corner of a large concrete hall. The industrial lamps of the room cast their hard shadows on the groups in the middle. The corporate leaders of Central... How do I say? Cyrenean? Central Cyrenean Mining Group. You remember they've been talking or arguing for hours. Veach Cajun, Minister of Operation. You're mad. Blow it up. The greatest discovery of our age. Aaron Lear, Minister of Infrastructure. Consider it. If people start leaving the inner structure, so much of what we've created here will cease in its relevance. Our assets' value will plummet, and our concern will struggle for mere survival. It's a sensible course to take. We've been granted the opportunity to see ahead of the pack, and we should take whatever actions are necessary to keep it that way. Holden Istov, Minister of Finance. Could you really do that? Or what of our condition? Aaron. Don't be coy. We can deal with that perfectly well here. We've seen nothing. We know nothing. All that we ascertained is one of our dams wasn't built to hold and broke under pressure. The engineers responsible have already been dealt with. There's more arguing, more shapes moving angrily into half-illuminated halls, but you're beginning to have a harder time differentiating between them. As your sense of self and your own memories begin to return, you realize what is happening. The corruption has begun to reach the memory as well due to the external brain's increasing deterioration state. Quickly forced to disconnect. You return to warning signs playing over your retinas. They inform you your escape has resulted in some thankfully minimal damage to your own nervous system. You lose a little health. Unfortunately, all other memories you can find on the external brain are even more corrupted than this one. Disconnect. That's cool. That was a cool little scene. Anyway, then, oh, oops, did not mean to do that. Are you chill? Are you a robot or you just have robot bits? No, you're not a robot. You're just a dude. You're just a funky little guy. Well, not little, but you're like a funky guy. I need teeth extracted. And originally, so like when I originally went to my dentist, they were like, the guy I saw was like, yeah, we need to get like 3D scans or whatever done of your mouth to see if you need bigger surgery or whatever, right? And I was like, sure, whatever. Oh shit. I was like, sure, whatever. Where do I get that done? And they're like, oh, we'll give you a referral to a place and they'll contact you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like mid-February. And they never got back to me. Or I never heard from anyone. So I finally rang up like the dentist a couple days ago just to be like, hey, listen, it's getting a lot more painful. Can I like get this done? Or can you like help me get in contact with them or something? Sorry, we got distracted over there. Long story short is that they finally rang me today to set that up. So I got a scan on Friday to get, you know, those scans done, and I'll determine what extent I need, like if they need to get specialists to do the surgery or if my dentist can just do it. But then the dentist office, she rang me just to be like, hey, got your message, they should have contacted you, did they? And I was like, yeah. She's like, cool, by the way, the main dentist dude, he says he could probably just do it. Like the surgery, you probably don't need the scans. And I'm just like, probably, you know. The use of the word like probably or possibly didn't fill me with a ton of confidence. I believe he probably can as well, but I was kind of mad. It's like, if I already have the scans like organized, I may as well just play it safe and get them done. What the heck? 1 bit per human, 2 per person. Okay. Thank you so much for the donation, or the bits. How you doing, Phil? That'll go towards paying for my tooth extraction, I guess. But, yeah, I just figure maybe get scans done. Like, at least that way, if... I'd rather get the scans done and not need them than be in the middle of, like, tooth extraction and him going like, oh shit, this is actually way closer to the route than I thought. I can't do this. That's a lot of teeth. Man's toothed up. Man's toothed up. I got the dentist again 2 years ago. That's the kind of position I'm in. Like, I do not go enough, and I definitely didn't go enough historically. Like, and I did not keep proper care of them when I was like a teenager, and honestly barely is like a young adult. And I'm suffering the consequences of that now. I accept that. So, a lot of damage to take care of, a lot of mistakes. But better to get it done later than never. I know the Chinese. Right, exactly. Best time to plant a tree 20 years ago. Second time is now. But yeah, I have like, when I talked to the first dentist, because like, you know, I had multiple dentists in the clinic. Apparently I just given one guy that was free when I got my examinations done a couple weeks ago. He's like, it looked like you have 4 different teeth get extracted, 3 wisdom teeth, and 1 bonus tooth. Not as in a bonus tooth in my mouth, just like 1 non-wisdom tooth. So a few to do, but the ones in the bottom right or bottom left, a lot of pain. I mean in a lot of pain the past 2 weeks. As it's gotten worse. Whoa! Yeah. Like, it's definitely... It's definitely, like, top 5 pain. Huff, huff. What do they need all that fuel for? We've been carrying this shit for ages. Huff, huff. I hear the guys just got some fresh hardware to control the border with. Must be burning through fuel like crazy. I'm spent. What are they gonna need to... What they're gonna need to get me the new back once this is over. Cool. I think root canals. I've got root canals before, yeah. They're fantastic. That is wow. The teeter, the mount is a fucking weird. So I keep wanting to say device. I don't know why I want to refer to everything as a device at the moment, but anyway. The mount's a weird little device. This is probably the critical path, so let's go back to the mouse. Tree wisdom teeth guy. Well, like that. Sorry, yeah, I was gonna say the fact that he said I only get 3 wisdom teeth out. Kind of like, should I not just get all 4 out? Like, even if it's not necessarily bothering me now, I'm kind of like, should I just get it out for funsies? You know, get removed the set. But I don't know. I want to just get these 2, like the ones that are giving me pain, done before I do any travel. Be like those scrap windmills. It's a Megastructure. They're doing what they can. Like, it's not even a sky. That's a floor or a ceiling, whatever you call it. Anyway, tree wisdom teeth about like 20 years ago. Maybe some up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how fucking teeth work. They're just weird little mouth bones, aren't they? Maybe this is critical paths. I don't know. Oh, a tree grew. Oh, weird. I did not know that was a thing that could happen. Hey, yo. Damn. Damn, Daniel. You remember that? Bro, what you call? Whoa! Whoa! But, yeah. I'm not looking forward to it, but like I said, I want to get it done before I go traveling, so that I'm not, like, in horrendous pain in Berlin. You know, I don't want to be in the club going, boy howdy, I want to die from how sore my face is. Like, I've gone to the point where when I was traveling with work to like Africa, we had gone through UAE airport, and I got 600 milligram and 800 milligram ibuprofen when I was there. I have been working through the 600 milligram ones, and I'm like, I ain't not close to using the 800s, but I'd really prefer not to. I don't like taking painkillers. I you know, I prefer not to, but like, I'm also less fond of being in pain. So, you know, lesser of two evils. But I'd really like to not take the 800 milligram ones. That just seems like way too much. But yeah, I still think like the eye surgery I had is probably more painful. Or like more painful than a root canal. Yeah, I've had eye surgery. Did you? This lore you might have missed, Phil. I went blind for a couple months in my right eye, and the solution to that was them going into my eye and draining all the goop out of it. This is classic me lore now. They sucked out all the eye goop and filled it with gas, and that's like how they fixed that problem. I'd like slowly refill over like a couple weeks, couple months. Oh man, you'd hate my life then. I've had multiple like laser surgeries in my eye as well to fix damage from my diabetes. This is also for my diabetes. And actually, funnily, I think the laser eye surgeries kind of half led to that problem. But anyway, and I have another one of those tomorrow morning, where they're gonna zap the fuck and fry the fuck out the back of my eye. A contract ledger written in traditional roll paper. It details a pact made between disaffected splinter faction of the Rhea Secretorium and military officers in Central Cyrenean mining group. Military support in exchange for provisions, as well as either citizenship or safe passage back to the lower stratas. One item in particular jumps out to you. The letter. No heavenly fields awaited us beyond the structure. And no god to fill our empty stomachs. Alright. And like, let me tell you, that shit ain't pleasant. I don't know if I could briefly kill what happens to you online. So, I'm now again. Alright, well, thanks for saying hi. I always appreciate it. Always nice to see you. Also, before you do leave, I have a new emote. If someone with a sub could drop a BFODY Awooga in chat. It's a good one. Don't know if you've seen it. Yeah. Oh, you saw him. Okay, cool. All right. Well, you have a good one then. Thanks for hanging out. Wow. Damn Armory Key L. Did I miss an armory back here? No, I haven't been to the dam yet, surely. I also don't know where he's. Oops, don't know where to use this elevator key yet. Hope I didn't miss something. What else has been sore in my life? But it's funny, like, yeah, surgery and recovery was painful. I genuinely having to, like, keep my neck, like, having to, like, look at the floor, essentially, the entire time, made my neck hurt so fucking much. That was just compounded the problem. Oh. Okay, so that's one option. Having a tooth shattered and having a root hanging out, that was pretty bad. Well, surely that's where I'm meant to be going. Yeah, okay, let's go back to the little cubby hole. The other side of WTF. Don't call me Shirley. Sharks. What the frickin' about, Al? Cristiano Ronaldo is being added to the next SNK fighting game as himself. What? That's wild. Is he the one that did the racism in Korea? Was that Ronaldo or was that Ronaldinho? Like a 2002 South Korea World Cup. I can see the picture in my head, I just can't remember if that was Ronaldo or Ronaldinho. Oh shit. Or it's Ronaldo the chill one. I don't. I'm not good at football players. I don't really pay enough attention to football. I did learn recently, actually. Me neither. That's fair. That is like extremely fun. I think I was more surprised than they were me showing up here. How do I get in there? Can I take it like their outfit and be disguised? Like, what a weird partnership to make. I'm gonna be. That is throwing me for a loop. Oh, I'm back here. Why am I here? I thought that was a mine. I got another key. The other armory key. Okay. Are these the armories? These things on the left and right here? Is that what they're talking about? I will say, I do appreciate the SNK are doing that. Weird, like, feature, like, new characters, or, like, what's it for? Like, collaborative characters. I think that's a great thing to do in a fighting game. Obviously, it made a bit more sense, but, like, when they put Danica Patrick in Sonic Racing, whichever one it was, like, that was fantastic. That was very silly. Made more sense because she do drive race cars anyway, so it's not like it's, you know, random, but like, it was very fun to see. I think more games need to get back to doing shit like that. Or like Negan from The Walking Dead being put into Tekken. Or the various features that happen in like different Tony Hawk games. Wow, it's quick on the draw there. about that team between. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know Bam was not in them or something. I don't really know what the I don't really know what Bam Marjar's deal is. I don't anymore. Like that which escaped and no sub map makers. Aha. This game is a vibe and a half, for sure. Ah, there were no optional paths. Unlock the armory key. Unlock the armory inside the dam. Crack electricity dances before your eyes. The control panel has been irreparably damaged. On examining the exposed circuitry of the panel more closely, you know somebody tried to link the Leaper's execution wire to a siren warning system. A sloppy piece of work here, but not unachievable. I got so many. Are knives limited or something? What? I've got like many different knives now. Where am I going? Probably up here. Any dudes? Weird little globe. Is that gonna activate a siren? Was it being a subtle hint that when you pull this lever, a siren's gonna bell and a bunch of enemies will come and kill you? Pop off for work. Have fun with work. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had to see if that like could be opened. They're all probably gonna come from up there. Ah, I'm up here now. Oh. Oh, you're up here too. Or we got linos. I do like how the beastmen are like big machete guys. I think it's really cool. Yeah, the song is pretty chill. Okie dokie. Did that feel a little bit cheeky? Sure, but you know. Oh my god, trees and plants. Not really new. I literally react like, oh my god, we must be outside, and I was like, wait, no, hang on, we've seen trees before already. Quite a bit. Portable device. Opening last message sent. The generally held belief is that there is no such thing as a completely closed structure, a completely isolated system. This would violate the laws of thermodynamics that we understand, not to mention create a simple energy supply problem in the case of a megastructure as massive as the one we find ourselves trapped in. Therefore, even in the megastructure's supposed outer walls, I've always been far too difficult to drill or bomb through. And you especially, Minister, should know that exuberant costs of drilling even the smallest amount have incurred in the past. The hopes to find a maintenance tunnel or ventilation shaft has at least always been present. And exactly one of these passages that we believe we've now found. Message from the head of research, Lucian Avrajan to Holden Istov, CSMG Minister of Finance. And answer your other question, Minister, off the record, of course. The UV light diffusion we have measured in our outer structure, or in the outer structure, has been at far lower standard levels, where it can even be measured at all. I'm tremendously happy to report such a space would indeed solve our most major concern. Oh, I found old secret logs. Go me. Bit of ammo, so there's at least one more fight to come. I gotta imagine. Why do I have a hybrid trigger? Manual, I guess. That's probably not good for me. I do like the robot. It is quite cool. more grenades? I have one grenade left. Oh, I can take out the weapons bespokely, it seems. Or at least they have their own, like, hit marker when I shoot them. Yeah! I got an achievement for that. Is it still there? What was that about? Hey, not so tough about all your missiles now, are you? Says man still hiding. Oh, there's someone in there. Or that like automated. I wonder could have I not even fought it and just like tanked the damage to open that crank. Oh yo. Yo. Whoa. Whoa. Now we're talking. Oh, I did not mean to jump off. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I need to clear this notification. If I don't clear the like high blood trigger notification, it just will continue to vibrate, and then eventually it starts screaming. It's not like it's super high or anything. It's just, you know, above where it should be. It's fine. That's realistically, I'm just waiting for the insulin to like get in. They blew it up. Is that what that's what they were blowing up? Is it the exit? Or is this the exit? This is so cool. Big shattered glass here, I think. What did that do for me? Use terminal. The ancient terminal whirs to life. An endless wall of code cuts across its dusty display, the pure language of machines. Line by line, you begin deciphering the message. Computer terminal. Current, which ends. Current working hour is big ass number. The number of operating hours has exceeded the statutory of the Artificial Intelligence Safety Convention. Please contact the Maintenance Committee for Machine Euthanasia and replacement. Current working hour is blah. Same message keeps repeating on or again and again. Other functions seem unrestorable. Oh dear. Now where am I meant to go from here? I feel like I need to get over to that side somehow, but I don't see a way to jump. Because I jumped onto this pipe, didn't I? All the fog is very cool. It sets the mood very well. Do make me... Doesn't make it hard to figure out where to go, but I think whatever that lever did, yeah, okay, cool. Gave me a little gantry, or a walkway. Don't really know what a gantry is now that I said it out loud. I think it's just a word for some kind of a walkway. Music's getting all weird. I love that. Little tunnel. Planet surgery. Oh shoot. We're in the wall. I'd assumed that, you know, that I was just like, we're outside and, you know, that's it. I didn't expect there to be like another section here, which I am not complaining about. Give me more time to spend in this world, please. That's probably death if I touch those big electricals. I'd have to imagine. It's like this is the megastructure wall, I guess. Was that the outside I just saw there? I just want to get a screenshot of this. Outside? Oh my god. Very foggy. Is that a planet? No. That's like in atmosphere. What is that? Big rock. A portable device of familiar design has been connected to this terminal. It seems to be plowing for data and functions far deeper than the ancient mainframe would ever willingly give up. Access data records. Computer terminal, loading log. Megastructure designation H5 Artificentric 7 or 1-6. Structure type counterweight world. Description: a counterweight world is a physically smaller, although a much heavier megastructure built within a far larger world. Oh, so we're like inside a different megastructure. During the early stages of construction, they were built for the purpose of containing orbits of planets and other celestial bodies that are in the way of the structure's expansion. The counterweight world would thus restrain the celestial body's orbit, preventing it from striking walls or ceilings of the outer structure that is a planet. Additionally, like many other utilitarian, I can't say that word properly, yet crucial complexes, a large maintenance team would remain inside the structure. To ease the burdens of maintenance, they were known to seed new species, their origins often tracing to well-patterned gene pools. Usually, they were created to assist in specific tasks of the structure's conservation. Unfortunately, with the megastructure's expansion past the Cooper Belt, contact with the many of these counterweight worlds have been lost. As such, it is very difficult for us to verify the present stability. Logins. Railroad. That's fascinating. So this is like a megastructure inside of a megastructure that's like exists to keep this planet from fucking things up. If I'm not like completely misunderstanding. So I'm just gonna reread it like real quick to make sure I did. Yeah, built within a larger one. So like the main megastructure it expanded throughout the solar system, so like, or not even the solar system, throughout like the Milky Way, we'll say. It might be in our galaxy, whatever I should say it. And eventually it was like, well, we want to expand past Jupiter, so we need to do something to keep Jupiter from bonking into the walls. That's so interesting. And it makes you really wonder about the size and scale of like the people on the outer the outer megastructure and the ones who have access to like the world beyond that even, or the existence outside of that. The gears that have not been used in eons grind in violent resistance against your demand for movement. Before you, millions of miles of concrete and steel stretch out, dwarfing a great crimson sphere. You watch as endless times of hard matter unfold, one solid stack surface after another. And as the slow descent of the elevator continues, you begin to glimpse for the first time the true vastness of your escape. Many hours later, the elevator descends to its lowest point at the last, coming to a halt above a raging ocean of liquid coolant. The industrial towers holding up the ceiling like a mythological giant of ancient tales. Finally preparing to leave the elevator and facing an ever stranger landscape, you Nonetheless, find familiar step of your nomadic wandering returning. The promise engraved in every mile traveled that the seeking itself is the answer. Thanks for playing. That was fantastic. Game created by Alexandra Herut. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing your name, but that's fantastic work. Extremely good game. Yeah, it was made Unreal because the game is Unreal. Well done. Return to main menu. And you know what I really liked about it? I liked that it's a megastructure that isn't like just, you know, pipes and concrete. Like there was oceans, there was grass and trees and dirt and animals, and like a lot of megastructure games are abandoned, you know, they're empty, they're nothing. Not they're nothing, but you know what I mean? They're like, there's no sign of a current life. At the most, you get ancient life. And I love all that as well. The weird oxen things, yeah. Like it's refreshing to have a megastructure game or property that's like, even if they were all trying to kill me, it was pretty populated, you know? Like that was that I think that was really cool. I think they should be very proud of what they made there. What are the other achievements? What did I miss? Get injured from your own grenade. Defeat an opponent through indirect means. Find a way into the elevator room. Yeah, I found a key. I never found where the elevator room is though. Finish the game with any modifiers active. Okay. No ally mecha girlfriend though. Well, a mecha girlfriend, you know. There's always you know that DLC. That was a really cool game. I wonder if they made anything else. Let's see. Or is this like their first game? Developer. No, it's the first game. Well, sorry, first Steam game, and I don't see a link to a itch page anywhere. Damn, I think really just like, as they came out of nowhere, because obviously they would have been promoting it and stuff like that. But like it does definitely feel like, you know, a dev that doesn't have like a big backlog or history of games coming out with that as like a first major release is really cool, really impressive. But yeah, I think that was a fantastic game. I think the atmosphere is well done, the vibe is really cool. On normal difficulty with no modifiers, I think the difficulty of the shooting was fine for me. Some people might find it like a bit unengaging or something like that because it was a bit slow paced, but like that's suited me. That's what I would have wanted. Um, the only way to improve it would be to like, I don't know, one shot, one kill. That's not really improving it. That's just me being a baby. Um, There's no shit because it's not a horror game, Al. And it doesn't have, and it should, doesn't seem to have like a ton of buzz around it or anything like that. Um, I could be the one. I could upload my VOD and then post, be the prick posting it in their itch page. Yeah, it reminds me that I really need to put more effort into finding games. But anyway, last thoughts. Yeah, I think it was as well. I think I really don't have anything to criticize. Honestly, I mean, it's not even a criticism. I could have played more of it. Like if like they had more levels to do or more places to explore, I would have been happy to do that. That's not criticism. I think it was a perfect length. I just mean I enjoyed it so much. If it had been like another 2 hours, I would have been very happy, equally happy. But I also really like games that are, you know, 2 3 hours long. I think that is my like 2 3 hours is like my ideal length for a lot of games. Obviously, some things need to be longer, and a lot of things do suit it. But I am a big fan of short games. Um, they get in, they do what they want to do, and they end. And you had a great time doing it, and you didn't have enough. You didn't have enough time to get bored or have enough time to, you know, overstay its welcome. Though again, it would have taken a while for this to overstay its welcome for me because I think it's really cool, and I think that they made a really cool world. I want to know the lore. I want to know more about what's going on. And I think it's like it's good that they've built up, but they had built up even those few notes I had found and that last terminal enough like lore in the world that has me, wanting more and curious about it. Obviously, that I don't think they should ever expand on it really, or if they do, only a little. Um, Having those questions is part of the appeal. I would say. But yeah, great job, great job, really really well done. And to the YouTube audience, thanks for watching. I'd recommend picking up this game, even if you've watched it. I think it's good to support. Cheers.